first time here.
I would 4-person stack here.
Oh, I was believing in the G2 comeback.
It makes a lot of sense. G2 looked at the demo against NRG. They never end B. So early on, they want to prove they can end B.
Able to get through a tech
What better way to do that than start the pistol around there?
And stand up when they needed it most. And they're going to go all ghosts.
Pistols at the moment.
Quite a few classics, and of course, the Jogamo Frenzy. And it has to be a strong defender side because G2 is fearsome on their defender side. Both of these teams want to do damage.
Quick snake bite here, just looking to try to shut this down as Gunman going to be refracting all the way back.
He's all the way back.
The opportunity to try to go for that peak as Jogamo just going to be hounded down. Trent will fight back for one.
Big jaw, man. Big jaw over towards Hookah. I can't believe we lost that. Spike down over towards here. They have no control.
Two players from G2.
A bit of a nightmare round for G2. It makes a lot of sense. They're trying to prove early on that they can MB. Turns out, doesn't look too good. I did say DRX had a 3-person stack at least, so they at least had like a pretty good read into this. The problem for G2 is they got so exposed from the NRG bind game. Even though they won it, I think it was 13-11. They got so exposed.
Gunman thought about in the corner. Haunt to check close.
Swing out and Gunman great for the one tap. Valen needing to pull off some incredible heroics.
Hey, very nice. Dude, 4-1 pistols, man. 4.
Continue to maintain dominance here.
Pretty good read from DRX. They had 3 on the right side.
Starting on this attacker side, we suspect the Singer.
But I do think this was like relatively obvious.
Definitely could be thought about. Gunman so sharp on Abyss. Still looking clean here on Bind. Bane, always going to be that hype man.
To go back in though, they're not going to be going for it.
Looks like couldn't get that plant down. Maybe just don't feel like the extra money's going to be there. A little bit of util being bought here and there, but otherwise it's just classics.
Didn't get the plant down, so they don't force into this one.
Cleared, quick exit. Gate crash forward is to saturate.
A good saturate, man. If there was a smoke behind that, he gets numbers.
Very patiently.
Yeah, I like that. Something. Oh, thought that would connect.
Orb going to be given over here. Leaf, believe the one that grabbed that up. Flashback just looking to play contain. Keep these players locked into showers. On a very thin line, but not going to be flashing himself in. Just looking to make G2 think twice, but that tiny little gap in the smoke, more than enough for Flashback to be able to collect the kill.
Portal closed.
Valen just not even looking. Flashback ready for the smoke to drop. Off to the other side of the map goes the TP. Check through the teleporter of the Prowler.
Explain the full process behind that smoke. They're just trying to block vision and give themselves enough space to burst out of.
Good for more.
It looks for it does eventually get overwhelmed, but it's a weapon that can get scooped up. But Jogamo able to do a little bit more damage here. So he'll just tuck back, perhaps grab the orb, but seems like he's just going to go TPing, wanting to try to get the spike planted.
I mean, he's getting a spike plant here.
It's DRX. Storm their way back.
Morph's there. Thanks so much for the tier 1, man. Appreciate the 6 months. The Marshal is massive. Yeah, dude, it's such a pay-to-lose skin. It's huge, right? It takes up so much of the screen.
DRX will get the 2-0 start.
Yeah, let's see if that's maybe a sign of things to come for Jog on this map. That's decent damage. It looked like it was going to be pretty clean there, but has a nice flash out. Bane can't quite fully turn it. Some good holds from Flashback, though, at Showers. I like the way they play that. Something that frustrated me with EDG early on in this tournament on this map was on an anti-eco.
Okay, big buy rounds.
Went for the big flash
G2,
right
just like the pistol, want to prove that they can MB.
And EDG fell.
We pretty much called this exactly right.
Gunman, wise to that big push. Sees if he maybe catches somebody on the edge of that saturate. A big B stack. Gonna be a shotgun for Mako.
FD in hand, playing at Hookah. One going to be cleared. Bane now hearing the stealth drone rushing forward. Looks for the clear, but does get caught. Prowler will reveal the Bucky here after all. Mako just layering in this molly. Just go ahead and keep himself isolated away from the enemy players for now.
Dude, I like the late fade either.
Taken down. That's that Bulldog now out of the equation for DRX, losing out on a good amount of firepower.
Deadlock wall in place. Should be pretty
Yeah,
tough for
it's
DRX.
an important round for G2.
Mako just stuck in
Just
hookah.
purely to show DRX that they can go B, so that they can actually, so when they do actually like take long control, and they take long control pretty much every round, so that there is actually pressure of the site hit.
Weapon now upgraded over to the Vandal.
Surely not.
Fallon spotted here into the corner. Bane going to be swinging forward, managing
14
to
bullets.
get that kill.
Oh,
It's a
what a shot.
Snappy in on towards Trent. Time now starting to get away as the Prowler will be chasing in. The round is over.
No matter what, man,
Is dealt.
it's
DRX
great
not
damage.
going to be able to convert this bonus. But they get damn close.
He's so close there. So close to
That's
saying
more
like, hey, that's good
than I
damage
thought they
though.
were
There
gonna
really
get
was.
Out of that retake. Just another great entry from Yunmin. G2. Nice opener for Jaw. When he's getting first kills, good things tend to follow. It's an overwhelming position.
Oh, 1
So
sec
another
reloading
bit
with the
lucky
Prime.
there for
Thanks so
Mako.
much for the
Didn't
5
have to
months,
go.
man.
Great
Appreciate you doing
saturate
that.
from Yunmin to set up Bane. So it's going to be a bunch of weird weapons coming into this one. Flashback going to go for the Outlaw.
1, 2, 3 people that can get one shot on this one. Tanks the grav net. Oh my goodness, that's scary. Prowler goes out as well to confirm they push into showers. Kind of knew it anyway.
I think better of it, wanting to get Dimensional Drift online rather than put Leaf one away.
Yeah, I like this. These are such impactful rounds for G2 is when Jog has that ult because he's so
Damn, dude. We got
steady.
the Euro
So
ult.
smart with
Trying to
it.
prove we
Knows
can go B again.
where the gaps
It's
in
good
the
though.
defenses are.
It's not it. Like this whole thing makes so much sense from
From behind
G2.
when you're just not ready. So gonna switch sides of the map seemingly. Leave
Where are we
Leaf on
actually
his own.
ending right
Does
now?
Get checked by the Prowler, but
Because I was pretty
starting to look
convinced
like
it was a
it's
B,
gonna
and
shape up
then
be a B
did they just
hit.
want to reclaim middle in case there was a
Yeah.
push there maybe?
Sent out. Flashback will be able to join in quickly. Spain just fishing for anything that he can get. Sends the haunt. Here's 2 guns fire off now.
But a
Dimensional
TP
Drift's
here.
gonna be in play. It's Jogamo.
As soon as they get
Goes
that
forward
information
here.
to the Euros
Scouting
here as well,
inside,
the
gets the
TP
spot
should be
1-to-1,
being
looking
taken
for
like
Limited Warren,
now.
finds Mako. We'll have to go here for the
Laid or
exit.
laid on
Shield
it? It's a
sounds
huge
like
kill,
Bane
though.
was able to go ahead and shut him down.
Wow,
At the
Mako
same
won
time,
that.
Steady here on the site.
Double flood out, and there's enough distraction for Mako to swing out. Dude, what a sick round from Mako. 1, 2, 3, 4 people from G2 can't buy next as well. Big round from him.
What great stuff here from Mako. Gets hit with a ton of util. Bane's there to at least cover Jog's exit from the Dimensional Drift. And they just line up a bit for him too.
Nice.
I'm gonna give a shout out to Bane. He was the top fragger for DRX against Team Liquid on this map. Doing a nice job holding down this B-long angle.
G2 in trouble? Yeah, because at one point they're going to have to start going back to A hits.
Over on this side,
Because
flashback.
honestly B is not...
Goes off the Prowler,
They
opening the
haven't
door.
really
Leaf is
proven they
immediately
can go
dispatched.
B too well. They did
Great
it against the
setup.
low
Bane.
buy where it was a
Getting
one-on-one at
caught
the
here,
end.
sends out that seize. Tries to align the spray for the second kill,
And
but
they
cannot make it
failed with a
happen.
Yoru ult.
Weapon not yet going to be collected, though. It's deep in the garden. They set up the smoke to try to collect it with Mako.
Oh, it's nice. They know
He's
they're
doing
going
the
for the
Mako
gun.
thing,
They
and
got
he's
another
just taking
spam out of
names
it as
through
well. Dude,
smokes.
Mako's like, what, 9 and 1? I don't know how many deaths he's got. I think he has 9 kills.
Any additional damage dealt here, but freeing
9 and
a little
2.
faster on the draw. DRX now up.
Dude, look at the ults for this buy round. It's crazy. We got
This is
3
gonna be a
ults
crazy
each,
round
and
coming
they're all
up.
huge.
Both teams sitting on some pivotal
Heise, thank you
ults.
so much for the prime as well, man. Appreciate
Got
the 8 months, dude.
Annihilation,
Thank you
you've
for
got
that.
the orbital strike, you've got the Armageddon.
Prowler for the
G2.
swing's kind of nice at the
Little trick
beginning.
play there with the Prowler.
I mean, Mako's just so on top of the fact they're going to be
Trying
going
throw
for
that seize down and bail
the
himself out.
going for the gun here.
He's got a turret.
Okay, G2 really don't want to call the timeout because
You've got Dimensional
it's
Drift,
so obvious that they're then
Nightfall,
spamming
orbital
A.
strike
So
from
Valen
Mako,
calls
so
it on
both
himself.
teams
Just
sitting
spam
here on a
A.
lot of ults.
And we honestly might see it for the rest
For
of the half.
G2, the economy will be bad if they can't get this to go.
Armageddon going to be sent out. Clear out this
Oh,
shower.
down with the grav net claws.
Stealth to try to chase
Oh,
forward.
it's a nice fade eye. Ah, you're so dead.
He's just being forced to push forward
No, wait.
towards the enemy team. Does eventually
I
take it
JD
down.
went
He's gonna
back
do kill
into
count
it.
here as Leaf. It's burnt to
Oh,
a
what's
crit.
this duel? 5
Solid
HP for
response.
Jogamo.
Able to go ahead and bring this back to parity, but the damage onto him so very much. Regen shield not going to be doing much when you got 5 health behind it. Spike now stranded out in front of the
God,
portal.
what a nightmare rounds.
Now you've got
Kind of
good
Trent
coverage here on
Trent's
Showers
just
with
allowed
the
to draw from
operator.
Showers.
Trent goes for the peak. Could be in trouble.
Dodges the
On.
fade eye. Should just take
Get some
timing
info.
draw here. Flash for him
By
to
Trent.
swing.
Flash over the top.
Bane just going to be shrugging that one off. Getting out from here. Yep, looking impossible. 3 players surviving. The op still in hand. DRX. Once again, brewing a
Looking
massive
strong,
win
looking
streak here
strong,
for
man.
themselves.
What was this? All 3 ults? Deadlock ult,
Even the
Brim
Annihilation
ult, Tail
ends up
ult.
getting burned here.
Didn't get him a win on
And
attack.
it's because DRX is so quick to react off of this ult pressure that Mako's able to get into a position to cover with an orbital strike of his own. Sure freeings in Dead Man's Land.
Must be G2 fans. That's going to be a timeout call.
Yeah, what a nightmare to be in.
No.
Same exact position, same exact
absolute nightmare.
scoreline, same exact rounds won that we saw from DRX on Abyss.
And they still rattled off 3 more in a row before G2 started that epic 9-round comeback.
For Josh RT here.
Was
in
the
the
tail
coaching
ult
booth,
too early?
needing
No, the
to
tail ult was
jumpstart
fine.
The engine a hell of a lot
I think
faster.
maybe they should have had
But it
one
did get
that
going.
was
It was
taking
looking
space
great.
off of it, but it makes a lot of
Out
sense
just a
that
bit by the end of that
the
map.
deadlock grav-net it and just tried to
think-
make sure that
Impact here
it
on
looked
this
like they were
attacker
going
side.
heavy
Yeah, to
over
me
towards
it
Showers.
feels like 4 or 5 should be comfortable for G2 on this attacker side.
They
Less
just
than
got
that,
shut
I'm
down so
concerned
heavy.
because
Mako's
of this
ult was
double
pretty
duelist
nice,
combo.
And
man.
that's precisely it. The fact that DRX, granted, yes, fine.
In your face with the Prime, thank you so much, man. Appreciate the 7 months.
They're able to run away with it while piloting this double duelist. You have to be all the more concerned once they go on that attack. That's where their bread should be buttered. 4 Sheriffs, classic here for Jogamo. Try to pull off a thrifty, work some magic. Get back into that driver's seat.
And they're going to spread the map a little bit early. Push out, 3-man. Stim beacon there. Valen looks for the fadeaway, but doesn't connect. Immediately, a peel off for DRX. Flashback going to be up in heaven. Keeping that Showers angle on lockdown as best as he can. And it
Lovely little jump spot, man. Or jiggle peek, I
cannot be
guess.
understated.
Spot's too early.
Now they're gonna push
Yoru
this
puts his TP out so he can
Prowler
rotate if
attack.
need be. But this is the G2 Classic. If you could summarize every single bind game before this for G2,
This is all
it is
Rouge,
fake pressure on
DRX
B,
is inviting.
hit into A. Every
held their
single
ground.
round. Like you could look
Yeah,
back
their
at it
strong
and
side's
it's
still A.
really close to 100%. So I can't imagine. This is nice as well. Fake Prowler. Oh, Prowler goes out as well.
Pretty impactful for DRX.
See the Prowler. Hits no one. Keep 3 over towards A strong.
Bit of damage, as well as decay
It's a
coming through.
lot of
Flashback
damage
is gonna be
done,
that
man.
mask on immediately. The wall segment's going to be broken down. As there's the spot out,
Oof.
Gunman just swoops in. Is able
Still
to
no
find
plant on this one.
the spike plants.
Tell you what though, G2 have got pretty good
Still
space.
alive. Push out. Valen with a great shot is able to find Flashback through the smoke.
Does Freeing go for a hero play or
For a pivot. As Molly goes off to cut off this angle of approach from Freeing.
must be so
Will sticking
tempting?
to it here
Must be so
on this A
tempting.
side.
It's all about Bane's lurk.
Face your fear.
Mako getting deafened there. As that Nightfall goes across, Jonah P going to be taken down to 3v3. No weapons recovered here for the side of G2, so still going to be operating with just the pistol to try to make this happen. Leaf going to be
Top of
known.
the spike creates
Balance
pure
position as
madness
well.
here.
Noted. As Mako holds his own for 1, looks for the second.
Damn, he knows where
Runs out of
everyone is,
bullets,
dude.
though,
Leafs
and
made an
Leaf on
absolute
the
play as they
pivot,
tried
will
to
find
stick
Freeing,
it.
so the defuse not
Dude, they
held
try
to
and
half
stick
quite
it
just
instead
yet.
of pressuring.
Valen swoops in,
Crazy
finds
guys.
it,
Okay,
and
lovely round from
confirms the
G2. They
best
hit a
part
lot
with
here.
3K.
I think DRX misplay it, obviously, but
Oh man, what a
They
win
did.
for G2.
they give him a lot of space as well.
Right when they
And
need
then
it,
there's a few
it
people going
most.
for hero plays.
They're able to
After
dial
the
up
plant
for
every single
special
time.
rounds.
Every single time they lose one trying to stop the
This
plant
kill
here.
on the
And then they
flashback.
decide to try
Pivotal.
stick it instead of
Able to get
tapping,
that
wait for the
spike planted.
swings.
Wow, Valen hitting some beauties with the Sheriff. Yeah,
is-
now it's time for the DRX
Yeah, it's a
fans
shock
to
of a
vault
round.
little.
Given how things have been going, losing a round like that, they just get this massive injection of cash back into the hands of G2.
And you get the op for Jog.
Could be messing with him. It's a clone through, flashback, the real thing still sticking around now, going to be forced in to that teleporter, but it's a
There's a
double
TV
stack
back
setup
over
here.
towards B if he wants it.
G2 effectively trapping him in position until they force out. And
Get
Fongo
Mako.
with a
Whoa,
little
this is
jump, but
huge
yeah,
from
Mako
him,
deep
man.
into market.
And this is interesting. G2 go for their classic. B pressure over towards long group up A hit. Mako in reaction has pushed all the way down with a
might have hurt a little bit.
with a brim. And Valen's gonna have no idea.
Caught with a knife in hand, stims his way out.
Still, spots 2 over towards long though. That info's pretty good. Definitely keep an eye on Jogamo. He's allowed to just duel this.
Now you're gonna have this op to contend with no smokes to cover. So one way or another, you're gonna be walking into danger. Jog trying to do what he can.
Okay, the call for B is so easy here. Spotted 1 over towards Showers. Fade Eye goes deep over towards B and was dodged. Pretty much all comes up down to Flashback hitting a shot here.
Makes his exit, does still have that operator on the line here.
30 seconds.
Try to hold it down the swing. Getting ready to come through.
Ooh,
Salvo
nice salvo.
forces him off the angle. He needs a pulse. Repeats it.
Damn,
Does find Trent.
the B shot from him, man.
Well. A flash to try to delay. I believe he called it
He played it so well.
Catches a stray. Jog gonna be good for 1. It will just be a grab
Yeah,
of the orb here.
Jogamo's saving this gun.
And a concession of the round. Not gonna be able to get this one over the line.
Incredible read from Mako. I'm not gonna lie, they've done their research.
Love that from Flashback. The confidence.
Lose long. What else was there? They lost long, and then they was there pressure shower. Pressures over towards shower. Insta push down.
Great
That's
opener
crazy.
from Freeing as well in that onto Jonah P. We get to see it just through the smoke.
Yeah.
And this is so brilliant from Mako, finding the gaps.
You can see the sheer panic there on Valen's face.
Big round to do it as well. I think they had this bit. I think they had this read. I think for sure they had this read. They could push off of this if they do the control on the signs. Because they did it in the most important round, right? The round that's going to reset them to 1-9 loss bonus.
That pressure, but so far DRX hasn't had to dip into that well. They've been able to play some pretty default heavy stuff. Shut down the chokes. Get those crossfires.
Either that or he's just a genius.
That's how they've been winning here so far. Ooh, the timing there.
The shot, but yeah, just split second too late to be able to find some damage. Pressure now coming through. His lead is just pushing off the back of that one, but Mako.
That's the commit. Dude, Mako is 14-4.
Takes him down. Rough go of it so far here.
Clears all of this space, takes it, holds it on its own as well. Rotate can then come out. Speaking of the rotate as well, can just be secure because there's a fade eye deep over towards B. 3-person stack. They got early showers control.
See, he's getting the connection. The shot not going to be going in, but Freeing still holding the line. Is able to find 1. That's their own operator. No, down on the ground, and Jonah P. Gets some damage, but cannot get the kill. Hyunmin locks onto the head so very quickly. Once again, G2 left reeling, looking like they're just going to stay tucked back
save on this
to
one.
save these rifles.
Mako maybe has something to say about this, but Trent holding in ADS. Let's see if Mako gets the read.
Checks in towards that position, swings in, and will be met with his demise. 1 away now from another orbital strike, but does hand over a weapon upgrade to Trent. A bit of a consolation prize here, perhaps. Freeing maybe looking to try to take it away from him. As he read the reposition, he has. They can't do anything about it. Either way, 7-2 now. DRX confirming a lead at the half.
How many rounds did G2 need? I'm not really sure. The defenses look pretty good, but DRX's attack looks pretty good. There has to be a reason why they let this map through out of the other 2, where they had for sure an advantage. So I reckon they got, damn, and this kill's nuts. I reckon they got something planned.
Absolutely unbelievable.
And if you're Jonah P, what more can you say about it? Man just hit one hell of a shot.
I mean, he's come alive in the big moments now for DRX. That's saying something for the rookie.
Both teams that have been on the back foot in these maps have had to commit both timeouts in the first half. Twice in a row now here for the side of G2. Just 3 rounds separated. They got
I think teams will know how to beat G2 on bind, or G2 change binds next year. I mean, next year we'll probably get a different meta, man. It won't really matter what you're seeing right now. The bind seems really strong coming out of stage 2. Nah, I think their bind looks really weak coming out of stage 2, personally.
Again, such a powerful tool in the hands of these G2 players to give them information.
The fact that they nearly lost to NRG. NRG had a heavy read.
Trying to hide this map here in Champions hasn't benefited G2 just yet. But still, again, we switch over to defender side for G2.
Let's see, man. Josh gets involved with the timeout. They still got a big ult. They all in on this one. Dude, they actually all in here. Double stinger.
Freeing's got the pit. He's just going to let it go off the rip and short.
Dimensional drift here at the ready for Jogamo. Freeing's playing back, so might actually not be committing it in quite just yet. Maybe see what the early contact looks like on the opposite side of the map.
Got players here to help clear this drone.
Just be cleared. Clones coming through. Saul, an elbow there. Flashback.
Mate.
Gonna be eating some damage here.
Holy, but he holds the space.
Falls down to 28.
That question mark that they think they've created is not a question mark. And they can heavy rotate over towards A. And it's G2. I wouldn't be surprised if they would go 4-pass in here. Lockish, thank you so much for the tier 1, man. I appreciate that. Thank you for that.
Far too late to try.
It's a great molly to stop anyone pushing behind. Saturate after as well. Or to make it really hard for them to plant, but they don't have showers control, so it's not the best for DRX.
I like that.
They're just going to be able to plant in it.
Respect
to Jonah B, man. He's taking the hit. Gets the plant down.
Barrier mesh, trying to get cleared out. Fallon here at Dice. Gets the spot out.
Penguin, thank you so much for the prime, man. Appreciate that. Thank you.
Hit, fall, and decay. Coming through, up and over the top, into the refract. Just trying to draw that attention, trying to see if they can spray him out of this position. He narrowly managed to stay alive with 20 HP, but flashback on the peak finds one, and Leaf can only get one himself. The defuse to come in, the timeout to mean nothing. It's 8-2 as DRX maintain a chokehold on this defense.
This is such a clever pit from Freeing. It completely nullifies
when you see the Brimble, it's nice.
Into that Lamps position and try to go for that flash in the repeat to at least get one.
Mako, I mean, he's been incredible, man.
He gets impatient. He's holding with the shorty for the longest time, trying to make the big play.
And if not for that decay damage on the Jonah P, he could have gotten out of the orbital strike.
Right.
Could have been another player there to try to pull off that post plant.
Yeah, it reaches all the way into that default position too. What a heads-up play from Freeing. Bit of a rough day for him, but that one was a difference maker.
Oh, great shot, bro. Holy.
Unbelievable as Leaf is
Dude,
just not
that must have
allowed to
looked
do anything.
nuts. Dude, that without X-ray must look nuts. I'm telling you. Pass from him.
My jaw's on the floor. That is unreal.
Well, this jaw's still alive. He's going to look to try to bring them back into this in a 4v5, but still just doesn't have that stinger. Stealth drone going Bane's way. Gets cleared out. TP forward in towards the corner. Just going to be a fake.
What's X-ray? This way you can see him through the wall.
Going to keep this 3-player strong side. Bane there. Deals with the clone with the shorty. Flashback just ringing shots through the smoke. He knows they're stuck here. Let's see, there's still enough time for one more rotate.
And some more damage going to be taken. Snakebite to try to slow up the approach here. Freeing has him lined up. A damn near collapse.
Yeah, comp can't go B, man.
Talon's the last one standing.
Solo Yoru.
And not for very long. A flawless round as DRX continue on their march. What a play.
Oof, man, it's nice, bro.
Absolutely astounding.
And what a time to go for it. Starting to feel himself, starting to get that confidence.
It's a veto diff. It's starting to feel like a veto diff.
Like
yeah, I agree with you.
But now,
can't help but feel like G2 messed up on the veto, given them their 2 best maps. But it's still winnable.
Annihilation online here for the side
but
of
yeah,
G2.
that is where my head would be going right now.
Get an orb, we'll have an orbital strike.
Yeah, you're so close.
I mean, that's where my head was when we saw the first original video.
Fight to try to delay once again. Flash off the angle here is Freeing. Clears the clone, spot on the Bane, but Alt not going to be able to get the grab. He's now coming in, Fallon. He's going to cook flashback, finds him there with a molly. Quick turn though. Bane covering fire.
Jesus, I mean the whole floor is filled up. Surely they get into sight this round. That's one way to do it. The whole floor was filled by some kind of ult. And he knows he pushed him forwards with the molly. Oh, no way, bro. No way. 17-5. That was sick, man. That was sick.
Another clutch! Another
Big 1v2. Dude, what an absolute half, man.
How does he keep doing it? The gentle giant.
Ah, man, he baited him out with that as well. Knew that he flushed him out into the open with his ult, with his molly even. Such a sick round.
Absolutely incredible. G2 needing the pistol to try to bring this back. We'll see if they can get it done when we come back after the halftime.
Yeah, let's quickly mute this before we get wrecked. DRX the 5th to 6th. It's looking pretty 5th to 6th-ish. You're right. You're not wrong. Tugboat Wade, thanks so much for the tier 1, man. Appreciate the 5 months. That would be crazy, wouldn't it? It's dude, it actually feels so likely to happen. Because who would they play? They play winner of the next game, right? Or do they? Or do you play whoever goes down? I need to look at the bracket. They would play loser of NRG MIBR, right? Dude, I feel like as long as you don't give them their best 2 maps, you're okay. They could go for a top 4. Yeah, it's winnable. They could go for a top 4.
Once again, able to pull off a
does feel very 5th to 6th though. It's not over. Sure, it's not over. You're right. We've seen DRX lose very similar, if not worse.
It is looking very different. It looks like
but I will also say their attacks normally their better side.
On this map, it's starting with Mako leading from the front. 17 kills in that first half. Absolutely going crazy in some of those rounds. And that last one, the chef's kiss. Beautiful 1v2 win.
We'll take a look at him here, I imagine, for our Coinbase Econ report. He's got a 95.3 rating. And he is getting fantastic conversion from money spent into damage dealt.
He's just been annihilating Jonah P there. 735 damage. That critical util. Only 2 kills
Guy
for
had
Jonah
such
P
a good
in
half,
that first
man.
half. Hard to imagine that a player of his caliber would be shut out like that, but still another half to go.
Could have been 11-1 because of the sheriff rounds. Yeah, dude, I think if they tapped the spike there instead of trying to stick as well, I think you're right.
No doubt that they could start
actually could have got 11.
It has to start
I mean, Mako maybe shouldn't be winning that 1v2 also, though. So you win some, you lose some kind of vibes. This is the big one at the moment. 4-1. They double down on the frenzies. They normally only have 1. This time they get 2.
And they need it now more than ever. Leaf contact here at Showers. Immediately considering sending that barrier mesh, but thinks better of it. There's a stealth drone up and over the top. Going to be able to get a spot out here as well. There's that null on to 2.
TP. Jog from behind. And he's going to go back.
Trent pulling away from the angle. Freeing zone here for the moment. Salvo just to delay this plant.
Nice and slow now.
Mako tucked into the corner. Headshot going to be found by
that's fast from Classic.
Eliminated. Mako looking for
Here he is, Raid Boss. Raid Boss down, surely.
Maintains a player advantage here for the side of G2. Leaf now making his way over.
Damn, he gets an extra kill on 20 HP.
Wow. Great right click. Because that has DRX very much on the back foot. Flashback down to 51. The hold the half and Bane going down ensures the victory here for G2.
Nice.
Coming alive.
They double their pistols as well. 4-2. Let's see it.
Yeah, they're getting on their feet.
Let's see what they got, man.
And it's another IGL leading from the front. Allen there. Able to survive the one-tap headshot. Scoops up the ghost, puts it to great use there. Takes Bane out of the equation.
MXC, thank you so much for the tier 1. Appreciate the 4 months. Thank you for that.
The Tahoe utility again. Giving themselves some hope, giving themselves a chance.
Outlaw obviously can one-shot everyone. Stingers, heavy arms.
Nothing but classics for DRX, opting to just go for the full eco. A little bit of util bought up.
Believe in here? Yeah, I could
Heavy stack the
definitely
B
understand that. I could definitely understand believe in here.
I believe that's where Jog's
Smoke with a
outlaw
gap
is.
in to try and bait him out. So they walk into
Quickly on
the
that
outlaw.
wall.
Yeah, the smoke is a little bit sus.
Yeah, bit of a gap. Try to play around. Crash going forward.
Great
Oh,
shot.
Hyunmin. The corpse sent flying as Flashback joins him in the grave. Great opening shots from Jogamo.
Caught him going in the light speed. Amazing reactions from Jog.
Don't often get to talk about ragdoll effects too much in Valorant. A little bit on display there.
That was absolutely wild. Well, now you're going to have to be contesting with the deadlock util.
Leaf here at range, getting a spot.
Throwing net.
Net going to be lobbed forward. Should get the grab. Mako locked in position. Leaf, let's go ahead and get a free kill. On pace here for a flawless is G2.
Not even damage done yet.
So,
Ben Branks, thank you so much for the
rounds
gift, bro. Appreciate that, Ben. Thank you so much, mate.
30 seconds left.
Just trying to see if there's any way they can get a plant in.
Forward Trent holding here with the Spectre, has the spray down onto one, anticipates the second. He won't be able to find it because a little bit too late, but Leaf
Okay,
is there
that's
to
a gun down.
capitalize.
Leaf can trade, get the
Just
upgrade
one
back.
death. G2 off to the races here. Can they get the bonus conversion?
Yeah, the body went flying.
It really is. Oh, man. Just a belly flop onto the floor. Bit of a belly flop of around, but it's an eco.
It's Jinx as well.
And
Thanks so
you're
much for
gonna
the
have
tier 1,
maybe a
bro.
couple
Thank you for doing that
Guardians
as well. I
here for
appreciate the
DRX.
support.
It's full armors.
Full
Try to
armors
avoid this
can all
outlaw.
tank the hit.
Does hurt the firepower
Okay.
potentially a bit.
This, I mean, dude, if G2 can win this one, it's really, really on.
Just gotta find your
Obviously,
moments
they
here,
just have to get one of the two.
Oh, and that's one.
The hunt revealed. Jogamo greeting for the orb. I do believe ends up getting taken
Okay.
down. It's a great setup. Flashback in response. Eats a shot, though.
Well,
Damn near dead.
well, sometimes we're just not allowed to speak about
Just
anything, I
lining up for
guess.
this B hit, but G2 senses it. They feel it. They've taken so much space at A because of Leaf. He's going to be
Swooped
quick.
all the way out, yeah.
He's going to be quick on this flank. And
It's nice, though,
might not be
man.
aware of
Leaf
it.
pushes through,
deadlock util in hookah
sees
as well.
no one, locks them in.
Prowler forward. There's the stun.
Repass and hold over
Not
towards
scaling,
site.
though.
It's a little bit
Holding
harder
back.
because they don't have the
Anticipating that
Viper
a
stuff,
flank
but
is gonna be
double
coming here,
smoke
rather
down.
rotation.
DRX push through the double smoke.
Hits the floor, but
Dude,
Trent
this
is gonna
fade
take
eye.
it down.
This fade
Mako
eye's
able to
on
find
them.
Jonah P. Fallon able to avoid the C's. Here's the dropout. Gets the transition. Bane going to be taken down, and Mako is there. 10 shot through the tube.
I mean, this would be something
3v2.
special if he wins this.
Spike now planted.
It's more
Leaf.
about damage, really.
Just that Spectre in hand. No real weapons able to be recovered. Swing onto this corner and Fring will find
Great
the
shot on
headshot.
this. What a
DRX
lovely fade eye.
Not allowing for that bonus conversion.
Mazumaki
as
with the
they
tier 1.
take
Thank you so
one
much for the
more
2 months,
step
man. I appreciate you doing that.
towards closing out this series.
I did. I appreciate it. We'll take that, man.
Really
Thank you so much.
Shot the map. I misread that completely.
Yeah, look at this, bro. Dude, it hit all 3 on site.
Fallon, man, he's trying his damnedest. Hits a couple good ones, but Mako just right on point with that Guardian. And there's just no more timeouts available for G2.
Must win round for
Gotta ride the ship. See
G2.
if
They
can
get the
Jog
no
going.
armor up.
They get some wind in these sails.
Oh,
my
boy.
God.
Leap is just not having a
Dude,
good
Lee's been
time
getting wrecked
over at
this map.
Showers. Flashback consistently having his number, whether it's from the defense, from the attack. He's just got that down pat.
They're just going to take their time. Looking for any attempted lurks, but you've already shut down the main lurker. Trent will go for those from time to time, of course, but Prowler doesn't confirm anything. Jonah P with just a stinger.
No, he just commits as they 3-pass and swing on him. Crazy, man. Free sight as well. They gambled over towards A as they tried to take a little bit of space. Free sight. Valor maybe. I mean, they got to save.
No one to bite.
Let's be honest. You got to save. You got to try to do this from 12.
Plenty of open space to get this
Dude,
plant.
the bind is looking more and more
5-3,
questionable
the
as we
orbital
go
can be
on.
a consideration, and G2 have to save. They have to allow for DRX to get up to match point.
It's unreal to be in that position that quickly. You force up and up.
I flamed them on plat chat, man. I said they had an awful
You just
bind.
can't get any
And
value
we
out
have
of it.
kind of seen pretty good proof of that.
DRX just storms through, playing Jonah P like a fiddle there at
Felt a
long.
little bit bad flaming them, but it is true.
That's round over. And to have to save, giving up match and series point, I mean...
8 chances for DRX to close this out. Orbital strikes available on
Dude, he did
both
my thing
sides.
for me.
Leaf one away from that annihilation.
Axolotl, thank you so much for the prime, mate. Appreciate that. Thank you, thank you.
But even if this does continue, the ult economy very much starting to get spun up here from DRX. Flashback is just absolutely dialed in.
He's fearsome right now. Him and Mako, the 1-2 punch, and now G2's
Said my line, yeah, dude. What the hell's
is
going on
the
here?
line.
8.
Champions felt like something they could accomplish. It was in their grasp. And DRX may be pulling off the upset of the tournament.
Jogamo gonna look to try to maybe replicate some of that magic that Flashback was putting up. Now,
Could wait for the Tejo drone to help open, but he uses the clone.
DRX is back away. Jogamo on the TP, gets himself over in towards the spawn to try to reinforce this B site.
Okay, they wait for some kind of
Back into
aggro.
cover.
No
It seems like
aggro.
DRX
Final
once again
call
just
is to
wants
hit
to
over
attack.
towards B. No backup
towards
option.
B.
A little bit of change up in the Sonic sensor positionings here. One where Hyunmin likes to land on B site. One in a different spot in Hookah. They're looking to try to play off that.
Drone gets a spot on the 2. Grab
Oof,
back's gonna be
my-
lobbed in.
My Prowler.
Sensor gonna be cleared. Jogamo finding the shot. Quick exit, but now he's back across the opposite side of the map. Orbital gonna be called in. Bane gonna be taken down. Valen finding value off the ultimate. Gives him a 2-player advantage. As Hyunmin strafing forward and right into Leaf's grasp. A weapon upgrade, and it seems like G2 not done quite just yet.
Mako needs to make sound, I think, for this play, if they want to go for this. It should be about damage.
Undoable. DRX just
Like, they should just go for
terrible
this.
positions.
Especially Flashback, 1 away from ult, or 2 away.
Timing
Okay,
shot.
no damage done on this
Perfectly a
one. Let's do the
flawless fashion,
countdown.
Exactly what the doctor ordered.
7.
G2, they hang in. Now needing 7.
They're going to have an annihilation. They're going to be sitting on some good ults. That's a great one there. Bane just has no choice to accept his fate. Leaf with a nice stinger kill. Hyunmin not able to react this time. He did earlier in the match. You do have that orbital for Mako. Guardian to back it up.
1 away from a dimensional here for both of the Yorus.
Let's see if there's going to be a...
It's a lot of talk about the orbs at the moment. Yoru's 1 away.
Up.
Yeah, dude,
That's
big
flashback
punish on this
dead.
one. They take down the ult.
Massive kill
Now we
here
need
for
to
the side of
definitely
Jogamo.
make sure we keep an eye on Mako, because using his ult into this before they get a kill,
Cannot
yeah, they
that
get a kill,
puts
and
Ring
becomes
down low.
more of
Can't
an
put him
option
6
right
feet
now.
under. Flash is sent to try to delay. Jonah P. Grabbed here by that grasp, just locked into position. Seize will expire.
Tap, try to get the util out of them,
back
distract
around
from
backside,
showers.
wait
They
for
can
the
maybe take a
reinforcements to
timing
come
in
through.
showers as well.
Yeah, they're waiting for that Teo
Yeah, this is
util.
nice, though. It's pretty good for
Actually, they laid it
DRX.
out. Now the
No
smoke
way,
is
they're going to
that
pivot back
opens
over
up a
towards
line
B.
here
Oh,
for
it's huge,
Jogamo.
man.
He's going to put the mask on, go into the dimensional drift. Already a pivot back here from Trent, just in case. They work their way back across over towards that B site. Annihilation gets the grab. And that's going to be the kill confirmed here. Hyunmin, no other recourse. A 3v4.
Kind of comes down to, like, how Trent plays this a little.
Where are you?
Quick pivot, Jonah P. Arriving here at the site. Trent looking, finds it, kills it. Bane dead.
Played it great.
Spike stranded, freeing, still on alert, back across the opposite side of the map. He will be able to find that elimination, but now the Spike
No way to win the round.
so far out. Mako can't just grab it and try to go for a TP play. Instead has to try to fight his way out of this one, but it's only going to be good for the single kill.
Imagine he
G2.
somehow hit them all there.
Continuing to persevere. Halfway to OT.
That is this op
Good news for
Dog
DRX
that's
is they
gonna be
didn't
taken
use their
away.
ults on this.
They can have enough
There's
to
an all-in round
buy
at one
back
point.
into it.
It's very close. It's a round after
It's been a
next.
big, big difference maker. He's been able to get those big first kills. Knocking Flashback out of the
Jacob,
round.
thank you so much for the prime,
Pivotal
man. I
there.
appreciate you, dude. Thank you for doing that.
Denies that orb, denies that drift. They're so ready for it. That Prowler to set it up. Bane just not even registering that somebody could be an elbow already. You know, the Tejo had been over onto A. Had used that util. It's going to be DRX taking their first time out of the map.
He's getting involved.
Critical time. That dimensional drift online with Flashback's death, but you're one away from the pit, from the Nightfall. The orbital's still there. A lot of tools for DRX to try to utilize to get this over the line, but if it falls short,
so early, hey, that's nice, man.
Still cannot close the round.
Don't be complaining. He's got an extra one for later as well if he needs it.
Exactly it. This is your ult cycle. This is your chance to shut this down. G2 had to use a few of theirs
just want to remind them to not
they could get those two.
to not mess up.
Your opportunity for
it's
the
literally just
you don't want to squander it.
Wait for that all-in round.
G2 been
make sure everything's forward about. Don't use the ults until it's for sure the all-in round.
So him and freeing, maybe matching in that regard.
Especially with this buy, you're kind of telling him this is not the all-in rounds. Don't be using any of these. Don't want to see any ults. Maybe plan ahead. Let's try get Hyumin orb.
Could be a pass over if he decides to go ahead and bring out that dimensional drift.
Just the classic for Mako here. So may not see any ults invested from DRX in this round unless they get some favorable early trades, perhaps.
Any kind of opening kill, perhaps, but now it's Jonah P. holding quite far back away from Garden.
All over towards A. This is funny. This is the old Gambit wall. They would do this when they're full eco and they lose a pistol. And the idea of the wall is you walk right side over towards site. Split this in half, vision block. Vision block. You just follow the right side over towards site. Just do a 4-1 pinch. Showers.
Keep it safe.
They have to know that it was taken. Jogamo looking for a quick peek, but Mako stays tucked back over at Market. Not spotted. Pistol gets the clear, so they still have this hidden away. Another smoke cycled in here from Valen, just trying to make this unassailable, but for now,
come in, mate. Go get your ult. Come on.
Their players in position for a potential exec onto the B site, but with that exit, DRX thinking otherwise.
Drone comes through in response, though.
Nice drone timing on this. Clear over towards here, get the rotate cleared up.
Back a bit.
Get a 3-person stack, maybe just in time.
It's taken too long.
Prowler confirms it in case they're trying to time the drone.
There's one more smoke. There's the
The
molly.
orb, yeah. They should have got it, but it's
Get a big one. Oh, the smoke right in time.
Youngman jumping forward, gets himself in towards Lambs. Jogamo, however, able to find one. Bane's going to be taken down the net now at the ready. Youngman able to find one. Jogamo, however, finds another, and the time is starting to dwindle. 7 seconds, needing to try to get this fight planted.
It's a great salvo, no time to plant on this.
And they're not going to be able to find the kills. Everyone from G2 could just tuck tail, hide away.
Dasher.
Taking themselves another round.
Kills at the end, doesn't count. Dasher 1-8 with the prime. Thank you for the 11 months, man. Appreciate you.
They do not go quietly into the night.
Yamin with those kills gets ult, right? 5 ults? Okay, yeah.
It's that Tejo util at the end and jogs up. That buys them the time they need. Nice flash there to set himself up. Flashback good for it, but freeing so
weak.
What
did G2 got? Nothing.
Even stand in it. Even dies to it anyway. Let's go, boys. Trying to get a quick replant there.
Nothing, man. The ult cycles. The ult diff is crazy right here. You would expect G2 to go aggro.
Why not?
I mean, man used to be a Jet player. 5 ultimates available here for DRX, given the non-investment in the previous round.
Here we go. Your ult before turning any corner. 1, 2. Hasn't spotted the guy over towards elbow yet. Might tunnel vision a little bit. Ult goes in. The timing on this is a little off. That's every single ult over towards site. And I'm kinda, yeah, okay, I was gonna say I'm looking at Jonah P just sitting out in the open here.
Jogamo going to be good for 1, but as he makes his exit with that
surely.
quick gate crash, he goes all the way back across the opposite side of the map.
He did lose freeing, who was the person that was going to win them the afterplant.
Now into a 3v2 as DRX look to try to bring this to its conclusion, and G2 look to try to keep their tournament lives going, but Hyumin finds Leaf. It's just John.
Damn, DRX, man. It's way better on the map for sure. Dude, they got their 2 best maps. They got Abyss and Bind. G2, 7th to 8th for champs.
If not more.
Rohan, thank you so much in the YouTube chat, man. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you so much. The 5th to 6th for DRX, yeah, it's on the cards.
Hard to imagine